Today I have some great results I want to share with you from a strategy that we've been trading successfully for 6 months now, about 6 months, and we've actually just made a 20% withdrawal from our live account. It's called the FX Proctor and it specializes in Aussie dollar, but also includes upgraded versions for several other pairs. But before I show you this, I just want to put an image up on the screen. You'll see that most of you watching our videos haven't subscribed. I guess the videos just pop up and you missed to subscribe, so please double check. It costs you nothing and this one-click action means a great deal to us. So let's see the live results and the recent withdrawal. I'm on the VPS here and this is the account that we have been trading on. So you can see lots of profitable trades there. We'll check out the stats in a second. So $1,000 account with Black Bull, and you can see here we've actually just transferred 200 to our wallet. So we made a $200 withdrawal, but we've made a profit of 20% essentially. So they're very, very good results. Let's use FX Blue to have a little bit more of a look at the stats. So it's trading on the Aussie dollar, as we can see here. It's got a monthly return of nearly 4%. Total so far has been 20%. As I said, it's not quite 6 months, but it's been trading for quite a long time. And it seems to place about a trade every other day. And so far we actually have a win rate of 90%, which is very high. Everyone looks really good there. You can see that's us making our withdrawal. And if we have a look at the equity, we can see that, again, that's the withdrawal, but our equity is kind of following the balance reasonably well. We don't seem to have much large spikes there, which is great. Okay. Let's check out the settings on our VPS. So we're just trading this on one pair. We're trading this on the Aussie dollar. It's the normal version. I'll explain the versions when we take a look at the website later. It's actually very simple settings. So it's very much a plug and play system. So we set our risk. Basically, it's going to close trades if our count drops below 50% here. And we set our start lot size. And I guess there's two options here, I believe. Yeah, path 1 and path 2. Again, I'll explain what those are when we have a look at the vendor's website. So now let's see how the backtest performs. We're going to run the open, high, low, close fast backtesting model first and compare with the full tick model afterwards. So Aussie dollar, H1, we've got the Proctor special. Let me just check those inputs. Yeah, path 1 we're using, and let's go. $1,000 account and the same lot size that we are trading, 0.1. So let's have a look at that. So we've used the open, high, low, close model, but excellent result there. So that's looking 951,195. That's looking very good. Let's now actually use the full tick model, and actually looks to be behaving very similarly, which is good. The profit will be a little bit less as the trading costs are more accurately captured, but we will see in a second. Done. Okay, so again, we've got a really great looking balance and equity curve. There's no really large spikes, which is nice to see. Equity drops, they're not huge, so that's a very nice looking graph. And it's pretty similar actually in terms of the back testing. We've even got a little bit less of a drawdown, $155 and 897 profit. So that's looking very good. Okay, so this system is really looking great. In fact, it's so great that it's actually one of our top EAs that we have trading as part of our new example portfolio on the platform. And let's take a quick look at that portfolio so I explain how this works. So on the website here, we've got lots of our trading results, but we've got this new feature, example portfolio. And if we click there, we can see that we're actually trading on $10,000 live accounts. So we've got a total of 10,000, and we're trading really our best strategies. And we've got a pretty diversified pairs as well. We'll add those to the names in the future, so it's hard to see that. But we've got a nice diversified portfolio. And we can see here that they're all making a monthly gain of 1.5% to 7% here. And so we've got a great portfolio here. And the way to use this is that anyone trading can come and have a look at this. If they've got 10,000, they can just do the same thing. They can open their own accounts and they can take the settings. If you're part of the VIP club, you can just get the exact same settings we're trading and just completely copy this portfolio. Or if you have less capital, say you've maybe only got 2,000 or 3,000, you can pick the best ones that you like the look of. Monthly game would be a good way to go, or you could have a look at the track record and you go, I'm going to pick these 3, and you can trade on this, say 3,000 with, again, the same set file. So it's a really nice new feature of the platform that some might be interested in. By the way, if you like this content, then it really is very appreciated if you can hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, because this will help more traders find our videos. Also, let's just have another quick look at our risk. So actually, we backtested this over 2 years, and it's quite a small, it's only not even $200. So really, we could push this system a little bit harder and allow our equity to drop further, and obviously in that case increase our profits if we wanted to. So we could probably even trade double the size and still be reasonably safe away from a kind of 50% drawdown. But also, is our risk looking right here? Well, it actually looks like we have a nice safety margin here on our $1,000 account with the size we're trading. But given that we're making a fantastic 4% a month, I really don't think there's any need to push that trade size up to get a bit more profit. I think I'd rather be sticking with that 4% a month and have that nice safety cushion in the expected kind of worst drawdown. I feel like it's a safe system that's going to bring great, consistent, low stress profits over the long term, the way it's set up right now. And I think I'd rather just stick with that. Of course, our great results are assisted also by our choice of the fantastic broker Black Bull Markets. We go to the website here and have a look at our brokers. So we've got review here. So anyone, I'd encourage to watch our video review or read the full review here. And you can actually, if you go down to the bottom of this page, there's a great deal. So institutional access, if you click this is a fantastic deal. So 90% off institutional account requirements. So basically an institutional account has lower trading costs, it has lower spreads, it has lower commissions. I think it's 50%. Very, very helpful because trading costs are a big part of trading. And instead of having to, usually you require $20,000, instead of having to have that to get yourself an institutional account, you can get an institutional account for just $2,000 deposit if you join here. So that's an excellent way to get started trading. And so finally, let's have a look at the vendor's website for some more information. So we're on the Proctor website here. We can see that there's a few variants. As I said, the main one is the Aussie dollar, but you can see that there's max or the special. This has got 2 pairs and this has got 4 pairs. And if we go down, we can just see that essentially the price just increases. So we're working with the basic Aussie dollar one here, path 1 only. In fact, we've got this one here. So we've got the option of path 1, 2, I believe. And so we can see here, we've got a money back guarantee. It's not the greatest. They'll refund you if you aren't getting good results, essentially. But I prefer seeing just a no questions asked money back guarantee. And you're going to get a license for 1 account. It works for MT4 and MT5. You've got a user manual, although it's very much a plug and play system. And you can change the account any number of times. So you can put it on a MT4 terminal. If you change account, you can just update that. A little bit about the strategy. It's saying, and we can back this up from our back test, that the robot, you'd need at least 500, which is a small account really. And we're showing, yeah, that kind of makes sense on what we're seeing. It would be suitable for a $500 account. In terms of it looks like it's got a broad kind of high time frame filter to get the kind of general market context and the long-term trend, and then kind of places its orders on a smaller time frame in the H1 time frame. And yeah, as it says here, path 1 and path 2. So path 1 is kind of trading less frequently, but more accurately. So I guess that's a higher win rate system, but it's just taking less trades, but more targeted trades. Path 2 has higher frequency. So I guess it just depends. As I said, we've just looked at Aussie dollar path 1. And it's also saying here that it's designed to be compatible with almost any broker and is not dependent on narrow spreads. I think how close our open, high, low, close backtest and the full tick backtest kind of adds weight to that as well, that it's not too sensitive to the spreads. So there we go. A brilliant, stable looking expert advisor that is making us a nice steady 4% monthly profit on our live account, and actually looks set to be able to do this over the long term with a pretty comfortable low drawdown. So it's a very nice system to be trading. The set file we are using will be available for VIP members in the download area, of course. And also, please be sure to check out this video where I show further how to set your risk effectively when trading these systems. Trade safe and bye for now.